Hey everybody, I wanted to get on here today and let you girls in on a few of the things that I do to plug in new distributors and just a little bit of help if you don't even know where to start. If you've just signed up your first girl, this will totally help you, okay? And so basically you want to follow the model of what your sponsor did for you. And if she didn't do a whole lot, then here you go. Here's a video. We can help from here moving forward. Don't look back, okay? So if you're new, welcome. I'm Emily. I'm your nearest crown princess. You're in the Southern Color Beauty Dominion, and we're so excited to have you. This is going to be a good way for you if you want to start building a team, okay? So this is the second way to earn income in this business, is basically through starting a team, plugging people in, and you're going to start earning a commission off of their sales, okay? And so, number one, you want to get them signed up, all right? So plugging new people in, you have wowed them either at a demo or vendor event, or it's just your friend or family, whatever it is. You want to get them signed up as a distributor, or if they just want a wholesale account, that's totally fine. You want to log in to synergence.com and becoming a new distributor, sign up, whichever one you click on from your Synesite or the Synergence website. And then you're going to go through the process with them, either over the phone or in person, or just send them the steps 1 through 10 of how to sign up. That's totally fine. Whatever way works for you, just make sure you give them the proper steps to get signed up, okay? And then once they have gotten signed up and gotten a new distributor ID number, tell them how to log in. Synergence.com, distributor login, type in their number, their password, and they can log in to the back office, okay? And so once they're in the back office, you want to explain to them how important the back office is, because we know that it is jam-packed with lots of information, lots of connections to corporate, lots of upcoming events and trainings that corporate offers. It's so much stuff, but the basic thing is, first, you don't want to drown her with information, all right? And so this is going to be just a few basics of them first getting started. So you want to show them how to order. So you're going to go to, on the back office, go to order and then quick order, okay? And then show them, what PV is, what discount they're getting. Make sure they know, especially in their first 30 days, that they can get $600 worth of product for $300, okay? It's super important because we want them to get their order in as quick as possible, because we want them to get products on hand that they can demo, that they can be wearing, and that they can have to get to consumers, okay? You can also, this is something I do, I give them a collection when they first sign up, just because I feel like it gets them started on the right foot. They can go ahead and have it in hand that day, or I'll send them one in the mail, whatever the case may be. If they're not able to order right away, that's okay. But when they do order, they can just replace whatever color collection that you have given them, okay? So that helps to get them started a little bit too. But then basically, like I said, teaching them the tiers of the discounts, okay? So like the 0 to 99 PV gets you the 20% off. So even if they signed up for a wholesale account, hey, great, we're glad you're on board. The best discount, or the worst discount you'll ever get, is 20% off. That's amazing, because some direct sales companies only allow you to make 20% on a sale. Our company, which is awesome, allows you to make up to 50% on an order. So you want to make sure that they're getting the biggest bang for their buck. So make sure to tell them to check their PV for when they check out is at least at 300, so they're at least getting that 50% off in their first 90 days or first 30 days, or if it's after their first 30 days, they're at least getting that 40% discount. So they're still getting more bang for their buck versus if they were doing the 20 or 30. But if they are out of their 30 days, they have to order at the 750 PV mark to get that 50% off, which is what I suggest anyway, because you're getting free shipping, which is crazy. And at the 750 PV mark, remember, it helps you to qualify for your cars, it helps you to qualify for trips and different things like that, okay? And if you're wanting to make commission off of your downline, you have to at least have placed the 100 or 300 PV order, depending on how many downline you have. Also, you want to take them, like I said, through their order, but also through their new distributor folder. Hopefully you have one. It may look like this, and it may not. If it has lips on it and it says, welcome to the Synergence team, how do I make income, and it tells you with sales, and then also with downline commission and what they could make. And that is super important, I feel like, to at least let them know, hey, you can make money off of retail sales offer products to consumers, or you can even start a team and you can begin to make commission and compensation, and then even group sales volume bonus, which that's where the big money really is. Because when I saw this video on how much money you can make in that right there, not just off retail sales, set that aside, but off of commission and the group sales, oh my gosh, I was sold. I was like, there is unlimited opportunity in this company to earn an income enough to make a career out of. So that is totally awesome. When I found that out to know. Also in your new distributor folder is a sample order, okay? So once you're sitting down with them to go ahead and order, or if they weren't ready when you were in person, you're giving this to take home so they at least have it on hand, and you can let them know just really quick, 11 colors, 11 glosses, and 11 removers will get you to that 300 PV mark. And you want to go ahead and have that, especially if you're not going to be doing your launch demo right away in the first week or two. You want to tell them, go ahead and get your order in. That way you can at least have some products on hand for people who want to get some before that. Okay, but also that brings us to the next one, is making sure that you're booking your launch demos for them. Okay, they're responsible for launch demos, okay? They're responsible for booking the date, and they make sure you get with them about the date that's good for you. But also they invite the people, and they have the place and the food, okay? Don't make it all about food. That's a whole nother video talking about demos, but you want to make sure that they get that booked. You get with them and get that booked. But then you're responsible for doing everything basically while you're there. You're responsible for bringing the products, because also when you do a launch demo, they get to buy out of your products and their products if they'd already ordered your downline, but your products and your downline gets paid for them, but then she orders and replaces your products back, okay, which is awesome, and I'm so glad for that. But you want to make sure to get those booked. The goal is first week or two, 3 maybe, and we know life happens, and if you can't do those launch demos in person, then go ahead and try to get a Facebook one planned and started. Go ahead and have her start a group, and that can be her sales page after her first launch demo. That's totally fine, but add her family, her friends, her coworkers, whoever to that group, okay? And then that way you can get on there as her sponsor. You're going to help her. You're going to do live demos on there. You're going to talk about other products other than Lip Sense, because we know that Lip Sense is awesome, but it's just the icing on the cake, because we have other amazing products. The skincare makeup line, girls, we all know it is amazing. So we want to make sure that they know we have those other products as well, and that's what you'll be doing at the launch demos. And making sure they know the opportunity as well with this company to make money and earn an income. I always usually do that at the end. I usually close it with that. I touch on it a little bit at the beginning and then close with it on that. But also I have this book, and hopefully I'm getting it finished this week. And it is basically, I've had one done and I gave it to a few of my downlines. But I haven't pushed the issue just because I wanted to tweak it a little bit, because there's some things I had to take out and add in. Anyway, it goes through, has a new distributor folder in it first, but also it goes through just a crash course of basics for Synergence, okay? Because sometimes they can get on information overload when they get on and start watching videos, and they get on and start, getting poured in these Facebook groups. I'll talk about that in a minute, but we all know that the new distributor kit that they get in the mail after they sign up is a lot of information, the policies and procedures and all that, which you do want to make sure they know not to give more than 15% discount ever, because that's all that's allowed. But there's a lot of information in here like that. Just a crash course, like I said, basics. If they want to do wholesale account, they just want to sell a little bit for part-time, or if they want to make a career out of it. Also, like I was saying, where they can order bags and applicator sticks and tips and tricks cards, all of that information. I also give them, I should have had this with me, but I don't, but PDQ Lip Prints makes a new distributor folder as well that has samples of everything that they offer, that the girls can go on to PDQ Lip Prints and order for themselves, okay? So there's a little sample kit, I think they're $3, and it comes with just a sample of a few different things, like a brochure, tips and tricks card, application card, something like that. But I give them one of those as well, with a few applicator sticks, a few organza bags, and some tips and tricks cards. I don't know if I already said that, but also the breakdown of PV again. It goes through the different ranks again, and you want to sit down with her and go through this maybe a week after or 2 weeks after. And then also the really important thing that I love about this that you want to make sure you do is there is a goal list in the beginning, and it is a new distributor like checklist. Okay, so you're going down and checking different things, like getting a credit card processor. If they don't have Square, if you don't have Square, you can sign up. You can get $1,000 free in fees, and then they can get $1,000 in free in fees with Square. So make sure you're telling them that. If you don't have one, you can use mine, Emily Reynolds. I'll send it to you. Message me. But inventory tracking, business cards, be active on group pages. That leads us to another thing. After you check back with them in a few weeks over just 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, whatever their goal is to get done, you want to make sure you're conversating with them. Are you talking to people? Are you following up with people? Different things like that. How'd it go with her? Because I was going to meet with her today. Different things like that. You want to make sure you stay in communication with them. So another thing is, like I said, holding them accountable for just a few of the goals. You don't want to overwhelm them. You kind of want to let them work at their own pace. But maybe I haven't been so great at that because I'm not a really big pusher. And so I don't like to feel pushy. But sometimes people need that. And you kind of can gauge people if they're kind of more needy or if they're not, if they need more of you to hold their hand and pull them along. Or some people may be running and trying to run way faster than you. I have a few of those hustlers on my team that just run past me, and that's totally fine. Just meet them wherever they're at, okay? And when you're checking in with them, make sure you're not just checking in with them about business. Make sure you're checking on their kids that may have been sick, or how's that gym meet, or life in general, like your car might have broke down. Whatever the case may be, make sure you're checking on with them because they want to know that you care about them because you're in a business together. We're in this together. It is not a one-on-one thing. Hey, you're making me money and I don't care about nothing but you but money. No, it is not like that. That is not what Synergence is about. There's lots of direct sales company that's all they're about, but we are not. We are in it for people. We're in it to help women to have a better life and to live in love and abundance, like Joni said, and to work for it. And so that's what we're in for, is to help them to help have a life that they wouldn't have had otherwise without Synergence. And so it's not just about making money. Sometimes it's about friends. Sometimes it's about insecurity. Sometimes it's about making them feel like they have a purpose. And so you play a part in all that as being a sponsor, and it is a super huge responsibility, and it is amazing responsibility because it is so rewarding, especially, I was doing a giveaway the other month, and it was amazing to hear when I gave this giveaway. It was like a gift card, and she sent me a message like, I'm so thankful for this because my husband and I haven't been able to get out in a long time because he works this shift, I work that shift, and now we actually get to have a movie date night or whatever. And so it just blessed me to know that I was helping in that way to help in their marriage. I mean, like, who would have ever thought, like, right? I mean, lipstick, we know that we want to look pretty for our husbands, but hello, this company is so much more than just money, okay? So you want to make sure that you're helping them in every way possible. And so it is a big responsibility, yes, but it's so much fun and so rewarding that you can't help but want to do it again and again and again. And if you're putting that much excitement and that much attention into that person, whatever you sow, you will reap in your life as well. And so I am a firm believer in that. And so when you bless somebody, that's how it works. You get blessed in return. And not that that's what we do it for, but I'm telling you, it just happens because sometimes it blesses you more to know that you helped somebody than to receive money back. So anyway, I'll get on my soapbox if I don't keep going. But so Facebook, that's another thing. Make sure that you're plugging them into these Facebook groups, okay? Because there's so much information and so many nuggets and so much juicy stuff for this business. So many new ideas. Creativity just flows with these women, okay? I'm telling you, they are rock stars. They're kick butt, all right? And so you can learn so much from these women. And like I said, check with your downline. Make sure that Facebook is a way of communication for her. If it's not, find a way, okay? Because it may be just texting. It may be calling. She might be just a caller girl, okay? Hopefully she doesn't still, what was that thing called? Pager. Hopefully she's not one of those pager girls. Anyway, just kidding. Nobody has pager anymore. But Sassy Massy Divas is one. These are some of our uplines. Cinegraphics, you want to make sure you're in that because there's lots of good graphics for them to post on their pages, their group sales pages. And then Hemingway Hustlers, of course, Southern Color Beauty Dominion is ours. Dakota's Red Dirt Gypsies. And some of these you'll have to answer a few questions to be able to be confirmed on the group. Also, Bluegrass Bombshells. Yay, that's one of my downlines who's about to hit Crown Princess. Woohoo! And then Crown Royals is another one of the uplines, and Dawn's Glam Girls. And Pearl Junkie Dominion, too. She is actually the one who it blew up in, Synergence blew up in a few years ago, like 2.5 years ago, in her boutique. And that's why we're signed up today. She is actually, I think, our 4th upline. I might be wrong, but I think so. And so anyway, actually the owner, Joni, is my 8th upline. So it's awesome. It's so cool. She's awesome. She's a wonderful lady. So I hope I've helped you in any way, shape, or form. Hopefully I at least said one thing that could have helped you tonight, that you can use any tidbits of those. And there's some of you who already have a system in plan, and whatever works for you, that's totally great. Like I said, don't overwhelm with information, especially right off the bat. Let them ask questions at first. You don't want to just vomit information, because I've done that and it's not good. It kind of overwhelms them. So like I said, just go through the basics, the new distributor folder, and then later on you can go through this book. Make sure you send it to her. Wrong one. Make sure you send it to her and let her go through it and see if she has any questions. Maybe that would be a great way of going about it. And then if you need to, on the phone, if you can't get together in person again, just kind of walk her through it. And like I said, if she has any questions, help to answer those for her. So I hope I've helped you, and I hope you have a great night. We'll see you later. Bye.